Now, your stories, your struggles, and your successes. This is Focus on South Florida.
Welcome back, everyone. You know, it's June 1st, and that means it's the start of the Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, and Transgender Pride Month. LGBT Pride Month is currently celebrated each year in June to honor the 1969 Stonewall riots in New York City. The Stonewall riots were a tipping point for the gay liberation movement in this country. Such an important chapter. Gay Pride Month events across South Florida are very plentiful, and nowhere is that more evident than in Wilton Manors, where a large percentage of the population identifies as LGBT. And joining us this morning to focus on Wilton Manors and the amazing things going on there, Mayor Gary Resnick. He is openly gay and has served as mayor since 2008. Also here is Robert Boo. He is the CEO of the Pride Center. You know, we've made so many advancements. I wish we could come up with a better terminology, though, than the LGBTQ. You know, it's a handful to do. But it's important because it's symbolic of being inclusive.
Right.
And there has been so much advancement in being inclusive, but as we were chatting heading into here, you still feel we have a long way to go.
That's correct. I mean, generally people are much more accepting. If you look at Wilton Manors, we not only accept our diversity, but it actually makes us a stronger community. We're one of the most desirable communities in the country because we're so not just accepting, but we embrace our diversity, and people really like that.
And you say desirable, you're not just even meaning in terms of we love to live here. Property values are up. I mean, there's economic good sense there.
Right, we're hot. Wilton Manors has been hot for a number of years. We actually just are celebrating the highest property value growth in all of Broward County again.
So, yes.
And again, it's because I think people really enjoy the diversity of the city, but there still is a tremendous amount of work to do, as you mentioned.
And as you know, because really you provide a safe haven and, you know, a centerpiece for folks to come when they have needs. What are the needs that you hear, and what age group do you mostly hear from?
Well, being a community center, we're very fortunate to have the whole gamut of the age range of youth, middle-aged to the seniors. In fact, over the last couple of years, our seniors programming has just skyrocketed to the point where every Tuesday for our coffee and conversation, we have 150 seniors get together. We have a YMCA-funded exercise program that's 5 days a week, twice a day. So it's really amazing. The Pride Center, this is our 21st anniversary.
Fantastic.
We purchased our 5.5-acre campus several years ago. We have 30,000 square feet of meeting and office space. And so to be able to provide all these services and programs and a home to over 60 organizations that are cultural and...
That's wonderful. I've got to come visit. I mean, I really...
Yes, you should.
That is fantastic. And funding, how are you doing with funding?
Knock on wood, funding is going very well. We continue to grow. Over the course of the worst economic times of our history, we continued to grow. In 2006, we had 7 paid staff, and now we have 37 paid staff.
Fantastic. All right, well, looking at the wonderful achievements that are going on and keeping the focus on it, you've got this amazing celebration coming up. Right. Tell us what we can expect this year.
A lot of fun. It's always a party. So we do have about 30,000 people that we anticipate on Wilton Drive. It's a all-day event on a Saturday. It takes place from noon to 11 p.m. The parade kicks off at 7 p.m. We anticipate hundreds of floats in the parades, and they're always very interesting. Yes. But it's really it's a GLBT celebration to commemorate Stonewall, so it's a cultural event as well.
Yes.
It's a party, but it's also to remind the community, not only in Wilton Manors but throughout all of South Florida, that this is still an important cultural event, and that we have to not only tolerate the GLBT population, but also celebrate and embrace our diversity.
And is it also something that you want folks from all different communities to come out, because
Absolutely.
It is about being inclusive and about supporting each other?
Well, Wilton Manors population is only about 10,000 people, so it brings out many more people than just live in Wilton Manors. But and it does commemorate the GLBT struggle throughout the country, not just South Florida.
For sure. What do you hope the message this year is that'll be the takeaway?
This is a family-friendly event. There are more LGBT families that are coming together, adopting, having surrogacy, IVF, etc.
Yes.
And so that's another population that we're having a huge growth in.
Yeah. Well, you're doing amazing things there. If people want to reach out and either help or participate in the Pride Center, where should they reach you?
PrideCenterFlorida.org is our website.
Okay. And if they want to get details about your parade?
Right, where to go? It's just Pride. It's StonewallPrideWiltonManors.com, or just the city's website, WiltonManors.com.
Wonderful. And does Mayor, do you get to have your own float?
We're going to be in it, that's for sure.
All right. You'll be here somewhere.
We're absolutely going to have a great time.
I love it. Thank you.
And you're invited.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you both for coming in today.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a great celebration.